Hello everyone, I'm back with another video and let's get straight to the point. Disclaimer, as always as the other videos, this is just for fun, and as the title suggests, I'm making the female characters more interesting, and I know that there's a lot of characters, even if they're male, that are not as interesting, but I feel like there is more male characters with development, and these are 3 girls that I think would do with some development, like that have a lot of potential for development. Anyways, let's get started. This time we are doing a pro hero instead of a student. Midnight, her hero name, or should I say Nemuri Kayama. Yeah, I know I butchered that pronunciation, but she is a pro hero and also a teacher at UA High, which in the world of My Hero Academia, that's where the students go. Her power is a sleeping gas. She rips her costume and unleashes a gas that makes you fall asleep. Pretty self-explanatory. So I chose her, and yeah, I think I did the introductions. So the first thing I did was trace. Obviously, I traced the pose because I didn't want to come up with a new pose, and I think most of the poses justify, what I was going for, the look I was going for. Let's start first by some things I would like to change about her personality, I guess, because we're not in the outfits yet. Because in the video, it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do with the tracing. But anyways, the first thing I'd like to tell you is that in My Hero Academia, if you watch the show, she's very, how do I say this? Hyper, like her whole being is like a hyper sexualized character, like, it's confident, wearing kinky wear, and yeah, she also is very youthful. She loves romantic stuff, passion. She loves passion. So I wouldn't change much about her except for the fact that, I don't know, she seems like sometimes she hits, like she doesn't know the limits, and she sometimes hits on the younger students, and I guess that's the only thing I would change about her, like, make her less Kruger vibes. But I honestly, from what I've seen from the show, I don't think she would do anything extreme. She just says some things that caught me off guard. It's like, whoa. But yeah, everything else, I love her personality, actually. Very passionate about her work, and when she gets into something, she gets into it. Like if she's like in the sports festival, she's very concentrated as being the host. As a teacher, we only seen some clips, but she seems to know what she's doing. So yeah, I kind of like her personality. There's nothing more I would change about it except a little less, calm down a little in the heat factor. She's like in heat and 24/7, but yeah, I love her confidence. So yeah, for her first outfit, her casual wear, we passed that, but for her casual wear, I chose a very basic teacher vibe. I was gonna go with a sweater dress with the same leggings that I was shown putting it on, but I don't know. The sweater thing seems a little too casual, and I was like, maybe I should dress her what she would wear at school, maybe. So I just put her in a skirt, like this, this dress skirt and a dress shirt. I got inspired from a fan art, because I really did not know what her casual wear was gonna be if it wasn't for the sweater dress that the author drew her in. But I wanted to make it more professional, but I changed my mind and just went with the basic teacher outfit design. She also has glasses. I don't know if they're real or not, but I'm guessing they are, since she wears like a mask glass when she's in her hero costume. So I'm guessing they're real. Now that I'm tracing her outfit, the things I would change about this, well, it's a little too late now because I'm recording this, but I don't know. I feel like I didn't do her dress shirt justice. Like, I would add a little more flair to it. This is a pretty basic outfit, and she feels like someone who would wear more flair. And I put her hair up for for this outfit. I put her hair up for her casual wear. Well, it's not casual, business wear, because she is a teacher, unlike the other ones that I did, which were students. So I put her hair up to make her seem a little different, because I think in everything else she has her hair down. And so I just wanted to switch it up a bit. But other than that, there's not much. This to me seems like her style, since I'm not switching her personality that much. So I didn't really switch much styles while doing this. So here I go with the tracing. It took me a little while to figure out the whole breast area. I don't know, but it took me a little while. So next thing I would like to change about her is her powers. Her powers, I already described. She puts people to sleep, and I think that's cool and everything. But I wanted to amplify her power, just like I did it for Uraraka. So I know she could put people to sleep, but I gave her a whole backstory in my head. Instead of just putting people to sleep, she can go a little more extreme and make something like poison gas. So if she amplifies her sleeping gas too much, that person may never wake up again. It goes a little dark. But for her origin, I don't know why I made her origin. I don't know. It just, she had a lot of potential, and her power is just too cool to not furthermore elaborate. So for her origin type of thing that I made up in my head is that as a baby, she was born with her quirk, like we seen in the intro of My Hero Academia. She was born with her quirk, but it ended up clearing the whole hospital station, and guarded security had to pick her up because she killed all the parents and her doctor because of the poison gas she couldn't control as a child. And she got picked up by this superhero program thingy. They were very careful with her, obviously, because she's very dangerous, but she's not the first of her kind that has a dangerous power that was unleashed since she was born. She's not the first of her kind, so they know what to do. And she's kind of like an orphan in my head. Anyway, she learned how to use her powers, and then they said that they would guide her to be a hero because, they're scared of these children becoming villains because their powers are so strong, or they don't want them to do evil. So they picked her up and taught her how to be a hero, and now she's a hero called Midnight, and she knows how to control her powers now. So so if she's feeling really defenseless or going against a big villain, she'll just use her poison gas. Obviously, it has side effects on her. It makes her fall asleep. It doesn't kill her, but if she uses her poison gas, she'll fall asleep. So that's my little origin I made for her. I don't know, I was so excited to share it with you guys, but ever since I started the series, I was so excited to do Midnight because I had a whole origin I wanted to give her. I don't know, she seemed like she had a lot of potential. So anyways, going on to the hero costume. The hero costume had a lot, I had a lot of trouble with. All I knew was that I wanted to keep the corset, and everything else I had no idea. So I kept the corset, and then I also knew that I really wanted to give her fishnets. So I gave her fishnets. Well, obviously I gave her in the first costume, in the first outfit, but in her costume I wanted to make it more apparent that she's wearing fishnets. I haven't drawn it yet, but I'm going to later. But I put her in this corset that's covering her bosom. Her bosom is wearing a crop top that I haven't colored in yet, but it's gonna be yellow. And I gave her these shorts because I got inspired by some fan art that I saw online, because I really did not know what to do with her costume. All I knew was that I hated, I didn't hate, but I did not like the original one. It was just so, I know they were trying to go for that sexy vibe, but it's just, it could be sexy without it looking really ugly. It's not that hard to make something sexy and not ugly. I don't know if it's the author who did this, but I don't know, it just was ugly to me. The whole color scheme was too close to her skin, and not in a cute nude color, but a very ugly one. So I decided to dress her up like this. She looks a little punk, but I think that suits her for her personality, even though I didn't switch it a lot. So here I go in with the fishnets. I really wanted to do fishnets, and that's all I knew. and I also wanted to do a corset, so I think everything else turned out great. It's just the colors I wasn't so sure about. Even though her name is Midnight, the colors that I chose weren't very midnight-ish. But anyway, I accidentally stopped recording, so yeah, I'm gonna stop recording, and it's gonna switch to a regular format, and there's not gonna be any cool switches between my drawings. It's just gonna be like a time-lapse video. So sorry about that, but I accidentally switched the camera. But anyways, I go in with the colors. I decided to give her top a yellow because I saw it on her belt originally, and I thought, where did this yellow come from? It came out of nowhere, and it wasn't matching with anything else, so I wanted to unify it more to make it look more appealing. So I added yellow to her crop top thingy, and I also decided to give her yellow socks because, you know, unify. And I let her keep her whip thingy because I don't know, it just kind of brought the look together, and I didn't know what to replace it with, because even though it has nothing to do with her powers. So yeah, I didn't know what to replace it with, so I just left it there, and I hopefully it looked unified. I hope it looked unified. Going in with the shading was probably the most tedious part, but well, the fishnets was tedious part. I could have just gotten regular a skin or something, or like a texture pack, but what am I speaking in Minecraft, but a texture pack, but I just wanted to do it by hand for some weird reason, because I don't know, it felt more work for me to like download a whole fishnet thingy. I don't know, but anyways, I'm starting with the shading, and yeah, it's pretty basic shading, just color pick and everything, multiply layer obviously, and then the highlights was the thing I was most excited about, because I love her hair highlights. I even added some few strands at the end. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much the whole video, and hopefully you guys like my redesign, and thank you for watching. And yeah, that's the last part, so here's the final result. Thank you for watching, and subscribe, leave a like.